He's obviously had great success. I've had the ability to work with him, in my time at Cincinnati, and just the personality, the things he stands for. I think it makes it, him working at Notre Dame obviously is an attraction in itself, but I think just culturally what he stands for is a natural fit for a lot of people. He's a family guy, which is important in this business. You spend a lot of time on the football team, and you do get time to be with your family. He makes sure you're going to be able to maximize that time. I don't know, I'm excited about it, and I think Sam is as well, and I think him coming into the situation he initially signed up for, and kind of the things that transpired throughout the first 2 months of that transition, were kind of tough on him. But I think in the little time that I've been here, we've made up a lot of ground, and Jared's done a nice job of kind of accommodating to that, and he's going to be just fine. I've been involved in quarterback, battles before, and Tyler Buchner and Steve Angeli and Sam Hartman, Kenny Minchie, all those guys are getting an opportunity. And I come in at the clean slate, not knowing any of those guys, so I'm anxious to see what all of them can do. I'm anxious to see how they lead. I'm anxious to see how they retain information. I'm anxious to see how they perform, how they execute, how the offense responds to them. So I'm just anxious to get out on the field and make spring ball to start and keep building relationships with these guys. All those guys have been great in my room. And like you said, Tyler's probably got the most experience and most time at the helm. And he's early on been a great source of information for me, just understanding, hey, how did you guys read this last year? What did you guys do procedurally in these situations? And trying to accommodate me with the playbook. So I've been learning from those guys just as much as they've been learning from me. My job, I feel like, as a coach is to pass on all the information I've gained as a player and as a coach from all the coaches that have taught me. And if I can pass that information along to these guys so they're a better player than I ever was, I think that's my goal. And how do you do that? I think you do that first by building relationships with them and building trust with them so that they understand what you tell them is an effort to make them a better player. And that's kind of how I go about it. There's a bunch. I think that's the key in recruiting the position is everybody's looking for these intangible characteristics, and your ability to find those, whether it's toughness, whether it's competitiveness, whether it's leadership, all the things that you can't necessarily see on tape, but you've got to talk to somebody or figure out through your relationship with that kid if they possess those. To me, there's a lot. And I think those three, though, toughness, competitiveness, and leadership are the most important.